Lisa Briggs from the Bruce Company is here answering your plant and garden questions. Tips at channel3000.com.
Yes.
And you brought along...
This is a polyalocacia, also called African mask. And I brought it, it's very pretty.
It is.
Bright light in your house, likes to be evenly moist but not soggy. But the reason I brought it in was because we should talk about the fact that the temps are getting lower at night. And so if you've got house plants outside, please bring them in the house because they won't survive.
Can you spray them?
I would check for bugs, but I would definitely use an insecticidal soap just to clean off anything that might be out there. And I'd also use a systemic in case there are eggs or something. But yes, bring them inside, please. All
right, to the questions now. Fran asks, I just brought my Christmas cactus in from outside all summer. Should I fertilize it?
Yes, you could use a bloom boosting fertilizer. But the big thing with Christmas cactus to get them to flower is to put them in a room where they get very bright light during the day, but is dark at night. So not in your living room or your kitchen where you have lights on. The flowers, flower buds are triggered by day length. So you want them to experience a true day length.
All right. Dina wants to know, the leaves on are very tall on my snake plant, mother-in-law tongue, and are now beginning to bend. What can I do to stop this? Tie them up. Recently, my cat knocked the plant over. I noticed they really don't have roots, just like a bulbous, smallish roots. Is that normal?
That is normal. Sansevieria have a very small root system, which is why they can live in a pot for a really long time without repotting. I would definitely maybe get just some bamboo stakes and a little bit of twine and kind of tie it up so that it keeps it sturdy while it sort of has to reestablish in that soil since the cat knocked it over. Yeah.
All right, Ann wants to know, I have a peace lily plant that I've had for years that's never flourished, sometimes has barely survived. I'm trying to bring it back to life and need help. What to do? How often should I water it, fertilize it? What time of year does it bloom?
Yes. Peace lilies are kind of, they can be temperamental. I know you have one that you've had for a long time. If they're happy, they're really happy. If they're not happy, they respond in all kinds of ways. So if it's been doing really poorly, I would say bring it into the plant desk and let us take a look at it and figure out what's going on in your house and how we can help you. But just bring it into the plant desk.
Yeah, they can be finicky.
They can be finicky, for sure.
All right, Jerry wants to know if he has a certain lavender will survive and return in the spring. What about thyme and other thick-leaved herbs covered with straw?
Okay, so English lavender do better than the French types at overwintering in our climate. They do need really good drainage, so you don't want them in a spot where it stays wet. As far as other herbs that overwinter, thyme can, sage will overwinter.
The perennials.
Perennials. Oregano will, tarragon will to some extent. Things though like bay or rosemary are not hardy here, and parsley is hardy, but it gets really woody after a couple of years, so you want to replace your parsley every couple of years.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
We're out of time. Thank you all for your questions. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Yes.
If you have another didn't get through, we'll do it on Wednesday live at 4.